Welcome back to Try and Win State of Decay 2. Today we're going to begin the Warlord Legacy. I just have to pick which card I don't wish to use today. During the last playthrough I did Charity and Favors. Today I'm going to do Charity and Amenities and I'll explain why. I would say the Trader Legacy would be worth it if you were to play 11 or less days when compared to the Builder. For the purposes of explaining the way I look at these cards, I have to generalize quite a few things, but I can give it a shot. With 4,000 influence, you could get roughly 40 rucksacks worth of materials, assuming someone is radioed in, and you can buy from some allied enclaves at least a couple times. For the purposes of keeping this short, let's say that each one resource is equal to another. Although ammo and material rucksacks give 6 and 5 respectively, I would say food, medicine, and fuel requisites for continuing your community, even though I personally value ammo the most. Those resources give 4 each, so let's say 40 rucksacks are worth 160 resources. If you consume maybe 14 resources a day, that's a little over 11 days. With one spare outpost available for resources, we could stretch the reasonable estimate to 12 days. Why one outpost? Well, I would assume that most people want to unlock 6 outposts, though it isn't necessary to complete the community goals, and you may not get there. I don't think I did in the last game. Let's say 2 get used for power and water. Even if you only want one or the other, we are comparing this to the amenities boon. That will cost 3 fuel. I looked this up online, and all I could find were guides to say this costs 1 fuel each. Maybe they used to, but I know the in-game description tells me 2 fuel for power and 1 for water. So that's 2 outposts for power and water, and we'll say 3 more outposts counterbalancing the fuel cost. That's 5 out of 6. With amenities, you don't get the 4,000 influence or the boon traders. A longer paced game, or one in which you move maps, would adjust the value of the trader to your community. Since we don't need to use outposts on the power and water themselves, or the fuel to maintain them, we can now pretend we get 6 more resources a day instead. So the friendly trader does not travel with you. I mean, that should be a no-brainer, because the game does tell you communities will be left behind, but because it's a legacy boon, I wasn't sure if that also applied to them at this point in time. Maybe in the future patch they'll spawn and work with you as you move maps. Maybe. I mean, just as part of your legacy boon. But otherwise, if you do move maps, you only get to keep the influence. You don't get to interact with any future boon traders. I don't even mean like it has to be the same boon trader. I just figured another boon trader enclave would spawn on any new map you went to. That wasn't the case. So I'm going to take these 2 and expect to take more than 10 days. That probably won't all be recorded because as the series has continued, I've been trimming out more and more scavenging. That's still something that I do. I do a lot of it. This could be episode like 39 or later, and you've seen so many hours of scavenging by this point. If you're just watching my playlist alone, which you're probably not. If you're watching my playlist, you'll probably have seen everybody else's by this point. I am a really, really boring person. I'm sorry. I can talk about my own insecurities later, but we'll move on with the game. Now, I have 27 survivors, and many of them are maxed. Like, there's a couple exceptions here, like Joe also. I hired him just as before the game ended. So this is the first enclave, and then this is the second enclave, which I did much better in building my community in. So I'm going to show you which characters that I'm thinking are my finalists for perhaps this mythical 5th playthrough, which I may never do. Alright. I'm going to show them in order of ranking, how I rank them. So first up is Allison. Here are her skills. Now you can see that her skills by itself, but let me tell you the ones you can't see, or the ones that aren't identified. Her hero ability is -1 zombie threat. By far the weakest, in my playstyle anyways, the weakest hero trait. So she gets heavily penalized for that in my little scoreboard that I made for all my characters. However, one of her traits, and it's hard to read from this angle because I put the laptop far away so the fan doesn't get caught in the microphone. Audibly, not physically. She gets a morale bonus from facilities with a projector. Not spectacular, but I give her points for that anyways. Alright, I can run with that. I think that may mean that I need to use either the Knights Drive-In Theater or a Sheriff Leader. So, there's that. She gets plus 30 max stamina, minus 50% fatigue severity. Those are all positives. And then she gets one I don't give her any points for, plus 33% experience rate. She's maxed. The only thing that she's not maxed in is her community skill or 5th skill. I call it community skill. So she's not maxing that. I haven't decided what she's going to get. However, that being said, because she has no 5th skill, I give her more points. Why? Because I could make her into anything I need. She's flexible. Okay. That's the top ranking character I have. Next up we have Nadir. So you can see the skills. So let's talk about the things you can't see. Again, heroes and trait abilities. He gets plus 4 morale to everybody in the community. So if you have 3 people, you get plus 12 morale. That is one of my stronger abilities. It's not the strongest ability I have in my stable of 27 characters, but it's one of my stronger ones. Most of my hero abilities suck. Or at least, again, to my playstyle. For example, infection resistance is going to come up next. I think I'd only ever had to cure myself once outside the tutorial, and that was because I screwed up in multiplayer. So trait, or so some of the traits, positive traits that he has. He has a morale bonus from facilities with projector, again, so he'll work really well with Allison. Plus 20 max health and minus 50% injury severity. So if he gets hit by a Pharaoh, he still has a very high hit point cap. I don't have to just rotate him out immediately. He's not easily frustrated. He doesn't get any points for that. He doesn't get any points for fighting experience rate plus 50%. But he does get an extra point. He does get more points for plus 30 max health, again, because it's a different. He has 2 different health traits, so I give him points for all of that stuff. And why don't give him just singular amount of points? Because these are 2 different traits that total up to plus 50 health. The average, we'll say the average is 20 health, or 20 as a bonus. So if a person had more than 20 in a stat, I give him points for that. If it was like plus 5, it was negligible. I didn't give him any points for that. Next up is Mimi from The Wanderers. She worked with Allison. Give you a second to look at her skills while I bring up her notes. Now, her hero ability is plus 50 infection resistance. I didn't see much value in that, so she doesn't... at least that's neutral. I actually penalized Allison for her -1 zombie threat, because that has negligible bearing on my gameplay. At least with infection resistance, it might come into play. Very unlikely, but it might come into play, such as if I play online again, maybe more warping zombies, which does happen. Morale bonus from having a lounge. So, with already grouped up with the other 2, I think the projector comes from a lounge, so basically that's an upgraded lounge. So as long as we have a lounge, these 3 characters are very happy. Should be like a plus 15 morale bonus or something. She gets a healthy plus 30 max stamina and a minus 50% fatigue severity, and that's it. That's all she has. So it's not a spectacular number of traits she has, but that's why she's 3rd in the ranking list. Next up, we have Chemo. Chemo has another negligible stat, which is plus 5 max health to everybody in the community for his hero ability. So everybody who joins him, if he's a hero, anybody gets plus 5. To me, that's negligible. Remember that I often get endurance for people. A lot of people probably feel that's a loser skill, but I don't want my survivors to die. I mean, who does? So I feel that there's 2 really good things about endurance. One, your stupid AI, who cannot defend themselves against a single zombie maybe 30% of the time, this will help keep them alive. Okay. Secondly, the AI will frequently do the endurance special attack, knocking a zombie on his back. So that, I think, is pretty good. Alright. So his abilities, his other traits are, he gets a morale bonus from stills and bars. I don't really use that often, so I gave him no points. He gets a morale bonus from an upgraded workshop, which I do almost always have. So he gets points for that. He gets points for plus 45 max health and minus 50% injury severity. So he doesn't have quite the stockpile of positive traits as the other characters do. But again, his traits are strong, so he's up there on the ranking. So he's rank 4 on my priority list of potential. I don't know what to call it. It's not legacy heroes. Maybe it is legacy heroes. We'll say my stockpile of veterans. How's that? All right. From the same community. There's only 2 from the Wanderers community and 4 from the Forsaken community. But from the same community, we have Shannon. Now, again, she wouldn't have even made this list if she had a 5th skill, but she doesn't have a 5th skill, so that makes her malleable. That makes her anything I need. So, for example, since now the patch sells driving books. Supposedly, I haven't seen any yet, but let's say it does sell driving books. I could make her a driver, and I want a driver for this next playthrough. But I'm not going to take any of my legacy heroes yet. I'm going to save that. If you want to see a 5th playthrough with my all-stars, then please let me know. Help support the series, because once I'm done with this 4th playthrough, I may go back to Ni no Kuni 2, which I left incomplete because I felt that I really needed to do State of Decay 2. I talked about it for so long on my channel, State of Decay 1. In a lot of games I played, I kept talking about how State of Decay 1 did this, did that, or what I learned from State of Decay 1, things like that. So it had a pretty big impact on the way I play games. And I've been playing games for a very long time, but most of the time I see things like, oh, that has no impact on the way I play anything, because I've seen it before. Well, anyways, go back to Shannon. She has, as her hero ability, +1 charge of encouragement for the radio. I actually give her a point for this. Even though I've never used it, I can see its potential there. If I understand this ability correctly, I think that just removes all stamina fatigue. So this would be good if, for example, I want to keep my community small, or I want to keep playing a single survivor, such as, let's say it's her. Let's say I give her the driving ability. I don't want to play anybody else because they don't have the driving ability. And then I'll just use the radio charge. It's 150 influence, but for my last game, I was having no problem with influence. I had like a 95% influence gain bonus. Her other abilities are minus 50% food consumed per day. I don't actually give her any points for that. But yes, it is better than nothing, but you have to remember that it replaced nothing. That's what I mean. So for example, the trader card is better than nothing, but it replaces another card I could have picked. So I have to compare it with what I could have gotten as well. It's an opportunity cost. Anyway, she gets +20 max health and +50% standing rewards. Even though when you start a new game, even with legacy heroes, they are citizens and not heroes, to get them to a hero is, I mean, yes, it is a positive bonus for her, but it's not so awesome that I really need her standing to climb that fast. They'll become hero through natural gameplay, so I'm not worried about that. Same thing for experience bonuses. Even if she wasn't maxed on something and she got an experience gain trait, it's not something that would make or break my playthrough, so I wouldn't actually give her points for that. And finally, the 6th finalist is Jamar. He gets, as his hero bonus, +5 max stamina to everybody in the community. Again, no points for that, similar to the +5 max health. However, his skills, or his traits, his traits give him some points in my scoreboard, which is he gets morale bonus from outdoor bed facilities. He'll get extra morale to compensate for people complaining about it being cold. He gets +10 light carrying capacity, which I do award points for. He gets a +50% fighting experience rate, and +30 max health. So these are the 6 finalists that I have for this 5th playthrough that may or may never get off the ground. Now, from my Warlord playthrough, I may have other people added to this bunch, and I may psycho out some individuals. So for example, Jamar is my weakest out of the finalists, so he'll probably get kicked out if somebody else goes in. Maybe. Now it's time to collect some random survivors. And you don't want any of these. I'm very picky. I am very picky. That's why I feel like I have such a easier time with the game, maybe. Is that I'm very picky about who I have. And I even exiled Manny, a hero who gave me my favorite gun in the game. Well, my favorite beginner's gun. Obviously, it's not the most powerful gun, but it has a humongous ammo count. So I assume it's quieter than other guns, so it still sounds really loud to me, personally. Even with the suppressor, I mean. So, despite all that, I got rid of him. Why? 1, I already got the gun from him, so I don't need it. Sorry, Manny. 2, he's picking fights with everybody. So, just because of that, I pretty much got rid of him. That being said, he's not as bad as Madeline. Madeline I really only kept because I thought she might be part of a future quest line. And she might be. There's still quests I haven't seen in certain... there's still continuation of quests I haven't seen, such as the police chief. The second campaign I did, I started to see it, but I never got as far as I did in the 3rd campaign. It's still part of the syndrome that State of Decay 1 speedrunners didn't like, was you had to sit around and wait for quests. So now here comes the boring part. I've got to roll and find characters I want. Now I do feel like I'm gonna try to look for a lycanologist and a driver. I don't really care about, say, computers or something. I get it that it's good you get an extra outpost, but again, that's what can you get from one outpost? 2 beds, an extra resource. Yes, those are good, but that's once a day. Finding 1 rucksack is good for 4 days. If a day is like an hour, that's good for 4 hours. I don't even get to play 4 hours a day. The computers are not bad. It's just 1 extra outpost. If you want to consider it, lycanology is going to give me 2 meds. It takes me 2 outposts to get that. So gardening would be an improvement over computers. I'm not dissing gardening. I know people love computers, and I kind of like the idea too. Who doesn't like the idea of having more outposts? In fact, I've mentioned in almost every campaign, I wish I could outpost every building on the map. So I love that idea. I just have to remember what it costs me. So for example, gardening could get me 4 food. I can't beat that with outposts. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and cut the feed here, and then I'll roll for, we'll say no later than 10 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock right now, so I will give myself up to an hour to roll people. It probably won't take me that long. The last playthrough, it took me like 15 minutes to roll all those indefatigables, which surprised me. I was really expecting to sit down for the long haul. So we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. It is now 9:51 a.m. and some little anecdotes. Almost every driver had funny as a trait. Most of my drivers had 2 traits. My minimum this playthrough is 3 traits a person. No bad traits. It doesn't even matter if they're good traits though. That does rank them higher than anybody else I might get. So for example, if I had a driver with 3 neutral traits, I would probably re-roll him. So we have here 2 characters with health traits, which is fine, and they don't have a 5th skill, which allows me to make them anything I need. Here we have a driver with a morale bonus for outdoor activities or outdoor sleeping facilities and minus 50% food a day. So this gives him the driving skill. The reason why I wanted 3 traits minimum was I still believe that a trait determines what skill tiers you're allowed to have. I believe also that each character is guaranteed one random or one skill that is uncovered, one trait that is uncovered when you're carrying them around so they can talk to you. Except for Hernandez, who I was probably never supposed to hire. He was the guy from a warlord mission who I thought he looked cool, so I befriended that enclave before leaving and then recruited him. So I don't think I was actually supposed to get him because he never had a trait. He's like the one exception I have that I don't remember him ever talking about himself. So these are my 3 because I'm out of time for rolling. I gave myself 1 hour to roll, and this is what I've got. I mean, it's still good. Alex kind of seems like the odd man out with like the low hit point compared to everybody else, but still. He is a driver, and I didn't want a driver. I don't have a driver in my entire arsenal, nor do I have a Lycanologist. I did find 2 Lycanologists, like one almost right after the other, and I just rolled through them by accident because I just started thinking for a while, and if I lost my focus, I would roll past things that I might have wanted to look at. So I did not get a Lycanologist. If I was using the auto roller, it would probably have been done in no time. So I think that's something that the game makers, Undead Labs, should just do, is have an auto roller. That is something that is done in a lot of these kind of games, like bunch of original what you call rogue likes, where you could infinitely roll a character, you like Angband or something. All right, so let's go ahead and I guess we're gonna start. I don't know what map we're on, and I'll probably move to Meager Valley in the long run. I just like that map way better. This is going to be my Warlord playthrough, and I'm probably going to be the most biggest failure of a Warlord because I just don't want to kill people. Like, I assume a lot of people on the Warlord playthrough will like threaten everybody, take the evil route, or take the I'm going to shoot you in the face route. That's just not my style. Yeah, if they're hostile, I will show no mercy, but I'm not going to make people hostile.
And we're empty. Again.
So, whose turn is it to find more fuel?
Not me. Last time I had to outrun some angry raiders.
I have a better idea. We could settle down here instead of moving on.
I'll admit, it looks better than the last couple of towns we came through.
Now that you mention it, it does feel kind of homey.
It's settled. This town is where we'll set up our new base. We just have to find a spot that's defensible, maybe with some room to expand. I could use some help. Can you send a set of wheels my way? Could I get a supply drop over here? Hey, could you send me a supply drop? That's not going to fit.
Maybe I shouldn't have collected all this stuff. Alright, we'll just leave it back here for now. Oh, you know what? There is... I see the meat wagon in the distance next to the supply drop. Let's hit that.
That's a screamer. Let's not make it upset.
I don't know if I can hit that from here. Let's try.
Great. Here they come.
Did I seriously not get any influence for that? I don't know. I didn't see any influence. I may have started with 30, but...
Let's poke around inside that place.
I can't breathe. Maybe I should slow down. This is quite a load I'm carrying.
I know, it's two-person, so she'll have to follow on foot.
Wouldn't hurt to search around for supplies.
Okay. I didn't think she's gonna get lost that easily. Weirdo.
At least it's not nothing. I can see us putting up an outpost there.
What the fuck you doing?
That might be a nice place for the family to settle down.
I think this is where the sanctuary started. It's a good home base to end my series on, basically coming full circle.
There's people settled over in that building. I think that should do it for now.
Uh-oh. Plague zombie over there. We got zombies everywhere.
I've got to keep that one down. Okay, now this shouldn't take long. I should be more careful. I can't keep going so fast. We could set up base here.
Yeah, I could execute them, but I am also trying to build up her fighting skill.
There's a few stragglers around.
I'm making noise because I want the zombies to come up, because I have to kill them. I can't just sneak around them.
It looks pretty safe. I think we should claim this place and move in.
That's not a bad idea.
The pipes are working and the breaker box is connected. Enjoy your water and power, everyone.
We owe your people so much. We brought some supplies as a welcome to our town.
Our first priority has to be gathering materials. We'll need them to improve this place.
That would be great. If you could go scout our place for us.
Oh wait, did I not pick him? Oh, it's probably in the truck, that's right.
Requesting supplies. We could use some supplies, amigos. Requesting supplies, por favor.
We'll get on that right away.
I'll let you guys take a break.
Damn, this shit is heavy.
Oh, you know what? He's full, and I can't make an outpost. There's no point for me to go inside that building right now, other than to grab any material rucksacks.
I can work with this.
That's the tower I already climbed.
All right, I think we're alone. No stone unturned.
This looks interesting. I have no idea what it's supposed to be.
Can't carry that. That's too much, man.
Can't drop it. Well, now they're rested, so I'll bring one of them out. And yeah, I could drop one of my other items, unequip the hatchet, then drop the hatchet, and then pick up the crowbar, but it's fine. I mean, I'm gonna equip the Apocalypse Bat anyway, so if I do get it, it'll probably be for salvage. Come on, be counted as parking. Maybe drive under there.
It's time to get building. Either a workshop or an infirmary would be a good place to start. We're making good progress here. Good to hear.
Anyone free over there? We could use some help.
Hold tight. I'm coming.
You're the best.
You down to help with something?
All right, lead the way.
Could use some supplies, amigos.
We're on it. We owe you, fair and square.
I could use some supplies, amigos.
We're on it. We owe you, fair and square.
The Mighty Throng. It's a weird name.
Good hustle, everyone. That's one more project complete.
Not really sure it's worth it, because I just summoned like 2 other zombies in the distance.
Tire out lugging this shit around.
And that one doesn't seem to care about the meat right now. And the meat's already expired by the time the zombies from the distance came up.
Here they come.
You know, I'm just used to like one zombie, but that's fine.
Points.
Damn, this shit is heavy. tire out lugging this shit around.
I can't put it back in.
Vamos.
Come on, man.
Why is it always so hard to clear out one damn spot? Nothing. What else is new?
Oh, right. I forgot, they can hit me through that even though if I can't hit them. Okay, invisible wall.
I'm gonna need a lighter load soon. So fucking tired.
Oops, that's not a fence. I can bust. Nowhere's that one.
Get inside before you attract Zeds.
No, they're already attracted. No, I'm just gonna summon them so I can get this over with.
Let's make a deal.
Okay, I guess so.
This'll slow me down. Let's get down to business.
Yeah, sure.
After you.
Always down to trade.
All right.
How much do I have? 227? Not quite enough to make an outpost out of anything yet. But I'll get there. In fact, could loot their house and see what they got.
That's it. I'm done searching.
Hey there. How's it going? The safest way to collect samples is by killing plague zombies. There's a plague heart nearby. The whole area should be crawling with infected zombies. Or you could just destroy the plague heart itself to get a bunch of samples.
You better gear up before you get started on this one. Helping out like this is a good way to make friends.
Let's hope this pays off. We could use allies out here. Scavengers can't be choosers, I guess. This'll slow me down.
Here, have this blade.
You got something for me?
Yeah, sure.
I'll keep the rest, although I probably will never use it. I'm just gonna go and hold on to it.
Here. Let's hope the next one's a winner.
Yeah, that to take care of, and these to take care of. Let's hit them all. Wonder if I can get there from here.
No room. All right, lead the way.
Ah, did I seriously run here with no room? Very well. Head back.
After you. Do not make me kick your ass.
Orale.
Can't dismiss you?
Yo, I'm down.
Hold on. I'll do it this way then. I'll switch to Alex, then I'll switch to Sandy.
Hey everyone, did you miss me?
And Alex should be heading home now. Since I'm going to be running for the car, I don't actually need my driver for this one. I can upgrade her backpack while I'm on her.
I need to slow down.
that all the supply drops? Probably. What if we got just the cars? Alright. Oh yeah. No gas in this one. Duh. I'm normally used to bringing the car, so I don't normally think about bringing a gas can to that car, so I'll just have to do that later. It's fine, I needed the cardio anyways.
Locked.
Just waiting for stamina max. You still fighting that one?
No sign of creepers here.
This is two. Man, I always find that the last one's, hold on, didn't search this room yet. Old Lawman's Viper. It's not it, but that's what the gun shape reminded me of.
Sorry, can't carry that.
That would have helped.
Of course I'll go with you.
I guess we'll go ahead and do it since I've already cleared the way.
So fucking tired.
Where's my teammate? Oh, okay.
I've got your back.
Let me think here. Guess I need to make some Molotovs.
Can't do it.
Can't do that yet. Confirm we still in product. Okay, hold on. Let's see, what do I need to be doing now? Welcome back to the mighty Throng. You're not... She's not moving. I can't get her to do anything except swing. Like, this is forward.
Anyone free over there? We could use some help.
I can't even...
Headed your way. Hold the fort.
I can't even use escape to get out.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, there we go. Well, apparently my people are super miserable. Why? All my materials are high, so this... Can I do anything with that? Let's go and just grab a rucksack of materials, but what else? My foods is also super high. My bad, people, for having materials and food. What else we got? No ammo, no meds. Yeah, okay. I'm kind of aware of those conditions, but fine. Let's real quick get some... Here. That should have everything I need. The food's under the truck. I think I damaged my headlights by running over the food, though.
I need a breather.
Okay, I need meds and ammo. I mean, that's not really a surprise, it's just my people are super mad right now.
Why do I think this one would be any different? This could be a big help to us. This will slow me down.
I do need meds now. There's a couple places I could get it. Don't have enough influence to order something, so I'll just need to... Now, I understand that the Tartan Martin may have some meds inside, but I'm just gonna hit the clinic instead and try to be fast about it this time. Oh, come on, I was trying to throw her... I tried to throw her into the red zombie. Except I think she got blocked by the doorway or something.
We're all clear. Hopefully we're starting a trend.
Probably would have been better off hitting the fruit stand first and securing that, so I wouldn't have to run anything or into anything in the clinic. Alright, hopefully that's taken care of. We're stable now. We're not thrilled, but we're stable. And let me think here. Do I actually want to finish that? Right now it doesn't cost... Oh, it does cost me 2 meds a day. Never mind. What else do I need? I've got materials.
It's locked.
Let's go ahead and smash. Let's go ahead and smash into these houses.
Yeah, I just fucked up real bad.
Those who can have a duty to take in people who need help.
This is my inventory. It's all nice and sorted now. There are a couple things I would like to sell. I just salvaged it instead while I was managing my inventory. I want to hit this house too now. I already hit that. Let's hit this one then.
I think I ought to rest.
I think ever since the DLC, I think they made fast searching more risky. Not that it, like the probability is higher, it's just that you actually get more than one zombie now. Or it could just be that they know this is my 4th playthrough. Okay, I should have enough stuff to sell. If I really reach deep into my pockets about what I can sell, I should have enough to get enough influence. Let's see here, like for example, 45 cal rounds or ethanol. I could sell those, I just don't know if I really want to. Let's see here, how much do I need? I need... I guess I have enough now for small places. So I need about 100 more influence. These are all the zombies I left behind from earlier. Again, it's okay to be risky in the beginning. It is the beginning of the game, so the monsters are less, but you also need to raise your stats. Don't have enough for this place. Okay, come on, mouse cursor.
That's how you get killed, idiota. No stone unturned.
Okay, so if I sell these, I should be okay. We'll get you to raise your shooting skill.
This could make an outpost for sure. Boom. Outpost complete.
What's wrong? It flickered, so I didn't know if it actually took. So yeah, you want to turn in every resource at least once, because the ones that you claim from your rucksack depository, is that a zombie in the basketball net? Okay. So yeah, you should deposit your resources at least once, because you'll get 5 influence for those. Anything that came out of your storage will not be worth anything. So let's go ahead and head back over here. Don't you guys think that's just a little bit too close for those zombies?
Let's see what we can do.
Ah, it's all in the car. I think you were shooting my car the whole time.
Ah, damn, this shit is heavy.
Mom, right-clicking. What? Okay, now I'm hitting escape and nothing's going on. Try alt-tabbing again? No. Alright, just let me... I don't even... I can click things. I can hit spacebar on things, but it won't get out. Even right-clicking not doing it. Escape's not doing it. Alright, well, let's just Alt F4 this then. Alright, well, it's basically everything that happened.
Tire out lugging this shit around.
Come on, I just wanted to open the trunk,
Hey, folks.
and he ended up knocking himself back.
Or 2.
On my way, amigo.
Hey, thanks.
Well, let's try that again. Oh, that was actually kind of smooth. That was not. Oh, come on, they're not even paying attention to the meat. Alright, we'll get better rates if I complete the quest first, but I just want some initial
The
influence.
safest way to collect samples is by killing plague zombies. There's a plague heart nearby. That whole area should be crawling with infected zombies. Or you could just destroy the plague heart itself to get a bunch of samples. That's more dangerous. You'd better gear up before you get started on this one.
Helping out like this is a good way to make friends. Let's hope this pays off. We could use allies out here.
Okay, I should have enough now to... Yep, I have enough now to start scavenging quicker. No, I don't want to destroy that. Jeez. Search it!
Outpost secure, amigos. Hey, check this out.
Hey, my revolver.
That's it, I'm empty.
There's no reason for the other ones to break, but okay.
Always down to trade.
Okay,
Sure,
take
why
that. Take that.
Too fucking loud.
Oh, nice. That could be a consistent way to get on that van. Or get on a car is to use the little railings to hop off of. Now, I could cancel before I get here, but zombies, they don't seem to spawn immediately. They seem to spawn a couple seconds after you enter our house.
Nice to have a moment of fucking quiet. Boom. Outpost complete. Nothing.
Come on, where's the last one? There, the tiny little thing. They're pretty smart. Ah. I was trying to find my mouse cursor. The game is really weird about the game is really weird about controls. So a couple things to sell. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Get some bare minimum stuff here. Let's continue to hit these things while I wait for the workshop to complete. Once I get my Molotovs, then I guess we'll go plague heart hunting. Could use some more gas. Is there any...
We've completed a project. Good job, everyone.
Morale bonus for outdoor bed facilities. How come there's no morale bonus? I don't know.
Well, I guess things maybe aren't all bad.
Boom. Outpost complete. Almost garbage.
Yeah, there it is. I saw it through the wall, is the thing. That's the only way I spotted it. I would have probably been wandering around for a while otherwise.
Boom. Outpost complete. If he's here, I've seen it.
Come on, man, move forward. I'm tired of that little stopping animation.
Boom. Outpost complete.
Alright, what do we have that I'm going to keep, and what do I have I'm going to sell? Keep. Deposit these, sell the. Okay. Keep. That. Hey, come on. No, I was going to edit that little inventory management out, but I'm going to just keep that one for the, the typical State of Decay jankiness. Alright, we're going to hit a couple of these areas here while we wait for this. I can't build this until that's finished, so... I wanted to influence first, because I can benefit from that while I wait. Because I'm gonna... I can still benefit from that while I wait for both to complete. Well, the workshop pretty much won't do anything until I'm moving out.
Damn, this shit is heavy. Here they come. Carry that. That's it, I'm empty. Now bust it up.
Oops, did I uncancel this? Or did I cancel the destruction? I think I did.
Nice. Real graceful. Fucking dead better stay back. Oh fuck, they in trouble.
Alright.
Relax, we on it.
Okay, amigo. I'm counting on you to get here fast.
Mira esto. Ah, damn, this shit is heavy. Fresh out of ammo after this.
I thought I saw something flash over here. Yep, it's fridge.
Damn, this shit is heavy.
Guess I'll keep the one ultralight. That's fine. Alright, let's grab a couple firecrackers. I don't really have a lot of resources. Oh, you know what? Hold on. One last thing. Okay, which way you going? Which way you going? This way. Oh, come on. Seriously? I can't... Alright, fine. Run home. Jeez. If we're gonna do that, I might as well have you take a rucksack out of my car. But yeah, it looks like you can't dismiss or switch characters when they're, you've got the intro stuff going on. The reason I want her is she's going to give me a plus 25% experience rate, so I want to get her done first as a hero. What kind of gun we got? Oh yeah, that's a pretty good gun for this. And yet I forgot a firecracker. Need materials. Well, let me finish this mission, then we'll get those materials in my base fast. Okay, where's this guy from the Horde? Is he inside the little thing? I think it's inside the patio or something. I'll come back for him, I guess.
not doing too well. Is anyone out there able to help me out? I need help! Anybody!
I can't let that screamer bring a whole party over. Fire in the hole! I need a breather.
Stay back! You been well?
Let's make a deal.
All right. Hello.
Stay safe.
Another project finished. Great job, folks.
It doesn't even give me morale for that watchtower.
I can't tell you how grateful I am.
Let's make a deal.
Sure, sounds good.
Probably should have bought it from her at this point, but it's fine. So what do I need? I guess medicine?
I'm always on the lookout for a community to join.
Hold that thought. Oh, jeez. I was hoping I could get there before he got to the door.
Locked up tight.
Okay, you're a computer person? Alright. I mean, you have 3 traits, so yeah, let's do it.
That's good to hear. I don't fancy the idea of being on my own.
All right, follow me. I promise I don't bite.
They're on all sides now.
I can now confirm that the rumors of a safe zone outside of Spokane are 100% false. And don't even ask me about Missoula.
Alright, well, let's drop her off fast, because I still need to rescue those people. So, that State of Decay would go from a good game to a great game if it could solve some of these minor issues, such as one mission at a time, stay on that survivor. These elements I can understand if they do that to make it harder, but there's no rational reason for it to exist. Okay, go. You don't need me to walk you in there, but apparently the game needs me to.
Good to have you here.
You're a lifesaver. Really.
Too slow. Gonna sell those things. I'm good. And I think I was gonna... That...
I can't hold this position without more help!
Alright, alright, alright. I'm on the way. I'll make it in time. Do need some gas.
Boom!
Come on. Get out of the bed so I can move. Or is this just my life now? There we go. Yeesh. Grab that, grab that.
We have a few zombies coming toward base.
Seriously?
That's what we can handle, though.
Hold on. Let's see if I can do this.
Come on, people, let's fight! As if we have a choice.
Okay. One more under if that counts. We'll find out.
They're attacking our home! Yep, looks like we're not done yet.
Yeah, I could have made it home in time. It's still, though it's only, it is a 10-minute timer. If I could have rescued the outcasts at the same time as I rescued whoever that chick is.
Don't let that barrel get in!
Not today, cabrones!
I'm nearly there.
Muertos in the building!
Well, howdy. Come on in.
Okay, that's what... I was trying to execute the Pharaoh, she executed the Zed instead. The normal zombie instead. No, she wasn't getting hurt because she's unbreakable. Minus 100% injury chance.
Hey, you. Oh, shiny. Zombie, not too far away. I already got all I can handle.
Weak spotted.
If you go down, take 10 of those fuckers with you.
They keep on like that, and we got no reason to worry. Thank you. For real.
Don't worry about it.
Adios, vato.
Boring. Rooftop recon.
Hey, you're still alive?
Alright, take the rebar. Take this water cooler. Didn't I not throw the alcohol in here? I thought I did. Oh well. It's fine. Come on, refill! I'm gonna have to look. Wasn't paying attention. I just waste a fuel can. I may have. Oh, yeah, I did waste a fuel can. I was busy looking away at the time. This is not my meat wagon. That explains... Fine, whatever. I'm okay with this. That explains where this stuff went, and why I had random parts and other things in the... That was very weird, but alright.
Shit.
Well, hey, you. Come take a load off.
Let's get down to business.
Okay, take
Okay.
that, take that, take that, take that. So I refueled the wrong car. Cool.
That was noisy. Location is secure, guys. You can thank me later.
Now you might think like, well, why weren't you watching the, or why weren't you looking at the fuel? Unfortunately, because I refuel when I do a slow search or when I'm filling the car,
Why do I think this
I'm
one
actually
would be
on the
different?
laptop at the time. That is to
This will
say,
slow me down.
while I'm holding F key on the keyboard, I'm turning to the laptop and typing with my other hand. I mean, that's not always, just sometimes. It's like if I wanted to pull up a map or some of my notes or something. Oh, pulled that out for a reason.
Hey there, stranger.
Let's make a deal.
Okay.
Alright, let's
See, you're still upright.
take a look at all these guys. Driving. Okay, I already have one driver, but that's alright. Could always use a second.
Face.
Okay. Discipline.
Good to see you, Vato.
While the skills themselves aren't important, it may represent some of the traits that they have. So, for example, someone with backpacking might have, for example, some sort of hoarding trait or something. This guy I'm not interested in, but the other two I'll have to think about. Alright, what do we got to do? I still need to observe the area, just get a plague samples, kill a plague heart. Still plenty. How are you doing on your ring?
God, I am so sick of plague zombies.
Yeah, there's a heart right there, so that'll work. I was trying to get her to face the trunk this whole time, but they keep doing this weird stumbling whenever they want them to come to a complete halt. Okay, so let me think here.
Nothing more to kill here. That's one more outpost ready to go. I'm not gonna find anything else here.
Alright, what do I need to kill this plague heart?
I fucking hate plague hearts. How'd I get this job again? Getting low on that. I'm barely hurting this thing. Running out of fuel. Fire in the hole! That sure left a mark. Last one.
Oops. Are those firecrackers? Why did I switch to that?
You weren't so fucking tough.
I guess I switched to that because it was next on my inventory order or something? I don't have a lot of firecrackers. I didn't appreciate that game.
And I'm done. Yay.
Cool shit.
That's one more outpost ready to go. Not gonna fit. fucking tired.
Warlord, sheriff. Oh, come on. Well, at least it didn't cost me any ammo.
We can't save everyone, and we shouldn't kill ourselves trying to.
Oh, save yourselves if you're commenting on our mission that we just failed.
Always glad to see you.
Damn, too loud.
Since I have to worry about her running home now, I'm just gonna forget the survey tower for the time being. Come on. There's room for you to get in.
Until we improve our storage, we have to expect things to get broken like this.
Darn it, I'm gonna lose some food, aren't I? I could try to make something with the food. Yep, but it's still gonna make the food decrease or disappear. Only way to stop that is if I were to exit the game. I mean, like, which I thought about doing, but it would break the flow of the recording. If I were playing on my own, that's probably what I'd do.
Welcome to our base. How's it going?
This is great. We'll remember it when it's our turn. With these plague samples, I can make something that'll cure blood plague if one of us gets infected. We're happy to share the recipe if you need it. Thanks, buddy.
Stay alive, all right?
We have a creeper coming in.
Alright, let's consolidate our resources, take a little break, and then we'll be back. Oh, okay, I was not holding D at all. D, by the way, is turn right. That in, throw these in. Should repair her stuff too before I let her rest. Now that she's a hero.
Drift in here. Who's gonna step up?
Well, that is true. I will need to do something about that. It's gonna have to be a warlord.
I got an idea that might help us out.
Well, I was gonna rest. Oh, okay. Well, I've already called them all, right? Yeah, I've already called them all. What's rooftop gun exactly? Yeah.
I'm listening. See you around.
Alright, let's take a look. Okay, that wasn't what I meant to hit. She's a warlord. Okay, she might actually be the leader I need. You know what? I'll probably make her a warlord. I'll probably make her leader, I mean. Let's do it. Let's do it right now. I'm gonna live on the edge! Zero thought! Well, I mean, not zero thought, but a lot less thought than I normally put into it. Normally, I wait till the end of the game. I've decided on thinking about all the people's stats, but I know that's...
Our base can't run without fuel, so let's do something about that.
Yo, I'm looking for an extra set of hands. Anyone will do.
Strange. Where are my launchers, anyways? Okay, there's my Starshank launcher, but seriously, where is my Pyro launcher? Did I sell it? I might have sold it. I'll have to look at the footage, but I really don't think I did.
It wasn't built in a day, but it was built. We need materials.
Okay, there's a Starshank launcher. Let's check all these. Max health. It's boring.
Well, I guess things maybe aren't all bad.
Okay, so not Sandy, not Natalie, not... Did the game seriously despawn my thing, or what?
We need more days like these.
Maybe I put it in a vehicle? I seriously don't know what happened to it. No, I wasn't equipped with it. I shot it once and I threw it in my locker. So it despawned it, or what? I think it despawned my pyro launcher. So that I will have to pay 1,000 influence if I want to do that quest. Really, game? Because I still have this DLC, so it's not like my DLC weapons disappeared.
Extra supplies. Anyone up for a trade? Come on by.
And the one I equipped was this one, because this one is like a harpoon. It won't set me on fire unless I'm right next to it. I don't even think it sets you on fire. Because so this is like a grenade launcher for fireworks. So I equipped that one, and then I didn't equip the pyro launcher. I shot it at a screamer, but that's about it. Maybe I sold it. I'm gonna have to check, but I really don't think I would have.
Los muertos are gonna hear this.
Okay, well, that was very weird. Where are you at? You're nearby. I don't have a lot of resources. I guess if I cancel these, I would have more. Okay, again, I released W. I don't know why she kept running forward. So who else is good? Fuel efficiency. I guess we could do that. So we'll have him turn in some things. And then, well, yeah, we'll have him turn in things, check out the... Oh, you know what? I need to upgrade that. I gotta get my medical too. So maybe I should just make some... No, I'll wait. I'll wait for now. I'm likely to find someone with a medical background or whatever. Okay. So these are all surplus resources. Materials are not anymore, now I'm upgrading that. I can now make Molotovs and stuff. That'll cost me some fuel. But otherwise, I think I'm doing pretty well. Let's real quick hit that one place. But seriously, the game despawned my pyro launcher. Wow. I'm gonna feel silly if I've been saying it this whole time and I just sold it or something, but I don't really think I would have sold it.
Over here.
Adios, vato.
My bad. I thought you were the.
Adios, vato.
Where's this abandoned clinic? Is that it? Yeah, it must be, because it increased the containers. Sure, why not?
Lead the way.
I'll search this some other time. It's on the way to this guy.
Okay. This has got to be the right place.
Zombie over there.
This guy's like the ultimate driver with his hero ability, 25% fuel efficiency. Okay, I don't know why that one's head suddenly blew up.
Not a lot worth taking here.
Definitely just saw plagues on me.
And we're all done here.
I saw this on the way in, but I wanted to secure my back, obviously.
Just what we need. Yo, I found it.
Alright, so I'm going to keep this one. And I'm going to give him... Yeah, any rucksack. Oh, I have to cancel this to do it. Or head back to base. I'm just going to cancel. And the reason for that is just a measly 5 influence extra.
I can't express how thankful I am.
Oh, I did not need materials.
Safe place to sleep. Dying out here.
Materials was the one I didn't need again.
I'm thinking that a new place to crash would be a good call for me.
You have negative
I'm thinking
stamina.
that a new place to... Well, alright then.
You can keep your meds. Now, and the reason I refuse that is, again, the game keeps track of how many recruits you have, so I feel self-conscious about recruiting people. I don't know why. Really, the best decision will be to accept him, take his meds from him, and then dismiss him. So if there were a possibility I'd like him, sure. And, you know, the Cho, for example, for my first campaign had Willowy, which I think gave her negative health but positive stamina, so I probably would have turned her down just not knowing what her traits were. But that's the best I can do with the decisions I have, or with the information I have available.
there.
Merry Makers. You know, I should have looked at the name when you spoke up. No, I did look at the name. I remember.
Let's see what we can do.
Sure.
I've got to buy this or I want to try to do the mission. That is stupid.
Oh, great. We left shit lying around and it got broken. Nice job.
I'll buy these. That's about it.
If not for the sheriff, we'd be in bad shape. Here's a little something as a thank you gift.
Since we'd already done the mission before, it's okay. I'll be alright. Alright, well, I'm gonna go and stop for now, take a little break, maybe get something to eat. Thank you very much for watching Tran Wins, State of Decay 2. I'll see you next time.